Michelle Johnson. I'm Executive Director of the Tennessee Justice Center, and I'm so excited to be with you tonight. And I'm excited to be joined by the lovely and generous and brilliant Tika Jackson, longtime TJC volunteer and supporter. She is emceeing her third event of the week. How you doing, Tika?
Hey, Michelle. I'm doing awesome. I'm so honored to be here tonight with you all and sharing what will be an incredible, moving celebration of justice and community,
love, resilience, and home.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm here to keep us on track. And this is why you guys should be just as excited to be here as we are to be here tonight with you.
So first off, we're going to induct 5 superstars into the Tennessee Justice Center Hall of Fame. People ask us all the time, how do you do this hard and heartbreaking work for 25 years? And the secret is we have guardian angels who come along and remind us that we're not alone and remind us to keep going. And tonight we're going to celebrate 5 of those folks. When you hear their story, you'll have a really hard time ever believing in anything other than the goodness of mankind.
Amazing. Also, we're giving 6 donations away, or should I say, I apologize, 6 door prizes. And we could not thank our supporters enough. So not only is it a night of justice, but it's also a night for winning. And that's winning for you too. So make sure that you stay tuned and listen to your name.
And these door prizes are legit.
True story, Michelle. You know, raising money for justice, this is an incredible organization. And this organization works day to day to ensure that our state is healthier, Tennessee families are nourished, and can soar. And they're celebrating 25 years. So let's raise $25,000 tonight so they can continue to do the great work for Tennesseans and families. When I hear about the work that TJC is doing, I know that it will be easy to raise $25,000. So let's keep it going. What do you guys think? Do you think we can do this? Let me know. Give me an amen in the chat.
And so many people who are joining us tonight have already given in so many generous ways. It's overwhelming. Right now, the donations that have come in for this celebration of 25 years, and by the way, I was 2 when we were founded, so it is 25 years.
2?
I was 2. It's a trouble,
wow,
baby lawyer. That helps you understand why we're 25 years. But so far already, we have already raised $146,325. It's a lot of generosity, overwhelming generosity. I think we can get to 25,000 more tonight, and the reason why is because Bass, Berry and Sims has offered a generous $10,000 match in honor. I know, right? In honor of one of our clients that we shared, Shannon Dowdy, an amazing young man with a courageous mom. And together we represented Shannon, and we're so moved by that family that Bass, Berry and Sims wants to provide a match. So if you give tonight, dollar for dollar, double your impact for the first $10,000.
Okay. Do you guys want to know how we can raise that thermometer? What you can do, very simple, text 41444 TJC and the dollar amount. Don't forget your name. I just did it and it works. Once again, that's 41444 TJC and the dollar amount. We will be checking twisted, sorry, but don't forget 41444. We will be checking the thermometer all night between prizes, inspiration, and
a special surprise. We have a Grammy award-winning musician, Keb Mo, who is going to lead us in the final song so that we all leave singing. He's a Grammy award-winning jazz and blues singer, and we're so thrilled by his generosity in joining us in this celebration. So hang in there. Also, we have a door prize at the end of the night for 2 tickets to Keb Mo in December at the Country Music Hall of Fame. So stay tuned and get inspired.
Get inspired. That's right, Michelle. But also, this would not be possible without so many individuals. Thank you to our incredible sponsors, as well as our host committee.
And our event committee. Our event committee has just been extraordinary. We were going to have this event in person. We were so excited to be together at the National Museum of African American Music, and they have been super flexible in trying to figure out how we shift to the new virtual event and turn folks out and be so creative. And Exhibit A is if you're on the event committee, you might be an MC like Tika, because somehow she got roped into this. So thanks to Tika for joining this fun tonight.
Yes, I wouldn't have had it any other way. So definitely be a part of the host committee. It's amazing people.
And so without further ado, let's hear about our first Hall of Fame inductee. The first up, the marvelous Marvin Berry.
You know, Marvin Berry is just an extraordinary person. Marvin had fought like the devil to get to the place where he was looking forward to getting to college and getting a degree. And he had overcome so many things, but then TennCare threw him a curveball and said, "We got a plan for you, and it's called a nursing home."
It made no sense to me that they would put a 20-something-year-old young man in a nursing home rather than paying for someone to come in my home at a fraction of the cost to help me with my daily needs.
He came to TJC. He and several other courageous young people who were all facing the same thing brought suit in federal court, and ultimately the state started shifting its money away from nursing homes and into home and community-based services.
Speaking up puts his own care at risk, and he knows that, but he says it's the right thing to do. And if any family can benefit by me sharing my story, I'm gonna do it. Everybody on the TJC team who interacts with him is just so grateful for him being kind of the moral center of what we do.
I feel like myself and the Tennessee Justice Center have grown up together. First as a client, and I mean, they still help me to this day as a client. But then I served on the board for 6 years, and they've impacted my life in ways that is difficult to put into words. A level of independence that I never dreamed was possible.
The system tries to treat him as less than, and it's just impossible to talk with him and not come away with he's more than. And you must have policies that give him a chance to soar. He's brilliant, and he needs to be able to be in a place where he can use that brilliance and contribute to making our state better. And he reminds us, literally he reminds us every day, we are different people when we're with Marvin, because he reminds us that we can win. He reminds us of why we're there and why we have to keep fighting. There isn't a choice, we have to keep fighting. So on behalf of the Tennessee Justice Center, I would like to welcome to the Tennessee Justice Center Hall of Fame, Marvin Berry.
I am so very thankful to receive this award. If I named everyone who I would like to think, we would be here for a couple hours, but there are 4 people that I really want to thank. I want to thank Gordon Bonneman for every time you talk to me one-on-one, you sit in a chair next to me where we're on the same eye level. I want to thank Michelle Johnson. Oh, Michelle, I remember that dark, rainy day when we met in the basement of the Social Security office there in downtown Nashville, and you were a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I want to thank Jane Beasley, who has always been that voice of reason on the other end of the phone back when we were going through my class action lawsuit. And I want to thank Lisa D'Souza for preparing me before all the depositions when I was a nervous wreck and didn't really know if I could come up with the right words to say, or I was wondering, why do we have to do this again? But we won, and I'm so very thankful to all the people I served on the board with, each and every one of you, your friendship, your intelligence, and all the volunteers. I am so thankful the only honor that I would probably put above this one is the day I graduated from college. And I'm thankful from the bottom of my heart. And I'm feel very, very blessed. Thank you.
Marvin's impact on TJC, our work, and on hundreds of thousands of Tennesseans is immeasurable. We are so blessed by his generosity, his courage, and goodness. Okay, so you ready to draw our first door prize and then hear about the next honorees? Ready, Tika?
Yes, I'm
Somebody's gonna
ready.
be Big winner. We have a hat full of names.
Yes, but first, Michelle,
Yeah.
this winner will receive breakfast, lunch, and dinner downtown. It's a $50 gift card from D. Andrews. Thank you, D. Andrews. And $200 gift card from 5th Broadway Assembly Food Hall. Wow. Now, let's see who our lucky winner is.
And if you haven't been to 5th and Broad, you absolutely need to.
Yes, definitely. Let's see. I'm going to get in there.
We have 266 registrants. So let's see which one of these guys.
If you step to the kitchen, you better come back in because I just may call your name.
That's a really long. And so first name, so it's Levinson, maybe Al Levinson.
Alvin Levinson, maybe?
Anyway.
Congratulations, Alvin.
Looks like you're going to be eating high on the hog.
Yes, congratulations.
And thank you to the donor. We're at $500 in donations. Really grateful to folks who are getting that thermometer up, up, up. Now, speaking of winners, our next Hall of Fame inductee is Judge Richard Dinkins. Hear about the powerful things that he has done to make our community stronger.
Wow, you get the opportunity to work with some pretty inspiring people.
It's a true story.
It's moving to hear about the crucial pieces that so many in our community played to make this work possible and to make the state stronger. Wow, Michelle, look at those donations go. Go, go, go.
The thermometer is filling up. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Pam Auble and Kate Parrish, Christy Lynch. We're super excited and moved by your generosity. Mike and Pat Fitzpatrick. The thermometer is filling up. And when you give to TJC, our impact is it goes very far. Our ability to get health and nutritional benefits for families in our state has never been more important. So keep on texting to give.
Keep on 41444 TJC, as well as your name. That's 41444 TJC and your name. Now let's draw prize number 2.
Okay, this one, I think Tika is responsible for getting some. And Kanika Young on our team also got
yes.
a different, what is it? What is it?
Let me explain. So this is a signed soccer ball autographed by my good friend, Dan McCartney, and also his teammates. We also have the Nashville Soccer Club. They signed it, which of course is teammates, but we have 2 tickets to a Nashville soccer game on November the 7th. My birthday's the 8th, so whoever wins this, you can always take me if you can't find someone. Nevertheless, let me just pick and see who our lucky winner is. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Sarah Smith. Woo!
All right, go
Yay,
Sarah.
Don't forget, November the 8th, you can always include me. But nevertheless, congratulations, Sarah. You won 2 tickets as well as a signed autographed soccer ball for the November 7th game.
All right, now let's hear about our next inspiring Hall of Fame inductee, Dr. Bob Miller.
Bob Miller is the kind of doctor we would all love to have. He is empathetic, he's smart. Just mostly, it's that he cares so deeply about other people.
2005, there were massive cuts to TennCare. So in all, about 300,000 people lost health coverage. I had called probably 30 different doctors to ask, will you testify about the impact on health of being uninsured? Will you come to court and just say what will happen to families if they lose their health coverage? And everyone, nope, I can't do it. And I called Dr. Miller, and he immediately was like, well, sure. And I was like, wait, did you hear what I said? He was like, no, I'll be there. Like, absolutely, I will be there.
I decided that I was going to understand the implications of that disenrollment and spent a lot of time talking to medical students about what it meant. And over time, I think that we educated a lot of people.
He started the Shade Tree Clinic at Vanderbilt, which has shaped the careers and the aspirations of many young physicians. It serves uninsured, underserved patients in Nashville, really very much the people that we try to serve.
The Tennessee Justice Center is a really attractive organization, the way they deal with underserved communities. You know, at one level they deal with patients who have been disenfranchised. At another level, they knock down barriers to people that have been denied health care by state institutions.
He just continues to show up for our clients, and he continues to show up for our organization and remind us that whatever the spin is or whatever people have to say, he reminds us of what the truth is, which is health coverage saves lives.
I've been involved with a lot of nonprofits, and this is absolutely my favorite organization to work with. They fulfill a big need in our community, and they do it with enthusiasm and joy.
So on behalf of the Tennessee Justice Center board and staff, I would like to welcome Dr. Robert Miller into the Hall of Fame.
It's a real honor to be inducted into the Tennessee Justice Center Hall of Fame and to be aligned with the leadership that they have had for 25 years. I wish them the absolute best in going forward, and I hope to be working with them for many years to come.
What an extraordinary gift Dr. Bob Miller is to Team TJC, our clients, and the entire medical community. We understand from the chat we had a little bit of technical difficulties with the video about Judge Dinkins, so we're going to replay that. It turns out because we talk so fast, we have some extra time.
Yay!
So let's make sure you hear the powerful story of Judge Dinkins. Definitely.
In '96, I was about to step off the curb in January across from the Stallman Building in front of the Metro Courthouse in Nashville, and at that stoplight, Richard Dinkins pulls up for a red light. If it had been a green light, I don't know what would have happened, but he stopped. We started chatting, we went to lunch, and he generously offered us an opportunity to share offices with them.
Other than just having a home, we had this mentor who was here, who had basically was running the case that had to do with integrating our school system and ensuring that every child, no matter the color of their skin, got a quality education. He kept mentoring me about how do you do really important work and keep every day coming back and finding joy in it.
My dad is my hero. He very much is my hero. He always framed things as life lesson number one, life lesson number two. But one of his biggest life lessons was that people matter. So my dad's health is definitely improving. I think this time a year ago, he wasn't doing nearly as well. And I think the biggest problem we have now is he's trying to do too much. And right now we're just focused on the next step for him.
Judge Dinkins had a health crisis, and we're super grateful that he continues to improve. And we're sending lots of prayers and hoping that he can continue to feel better and continue to be a light in this community that he has been for all of my career.
We're all in this together. So it has always been about access to resources and getting resources where they are needed. That is the baton that is going to continue to be passed. You know, the table of brotherhood, you know, that Martin Luther King talked about. That's how it's going to be done.
So on behalf of the Tennessee Justice Center, I would like to welcome Judge Richard Dinkins into the TJC Hall of Fame.
So on behalf of my father, Richard Dinkins, and the entire Dinkins family, we're honored that he's being inducted into the Tennessee Justice Center Hall of Fame. This organization has been doing great work for many years, and I know will continue to do so. And I also know that my dad wouldn't take an award from an organization that he didn't fully agree with and fully support. We're especially honored that they chose to honor my dad on their 25th anniversary. I know how much work has gone in to this organization over the last 25 years, and I know how much work is going to continue to go into it. So honoring my dad and the other honorees this year is extra special, and we're just looking forward to continuing our great work with them.
Now that was worth hearing. Judge Dinkins is such a gift to us, and we are so grateful for all he's done for our community. Speaking of gifts, you guys are really killing it on the thermometer.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's just a little under $3,000. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Super exciting. So grateful for everyone who is giving and giving again. So many people who make this work possible and inspire us with your goodness. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. And just in case, if you would like to give, if you haven't already, it is 41444. Of course, you want to put that in the text. 41444 TJC and your name. Once again, that is 41444 TJC and your name. Once again, thank you so much.
Thanks, Todd Dirksen and Mary Flips. I feel like you guys are being too good to us. Julia and Brian Chrisman, Thanks to Marvin Berry, who's supposed to be the honoree. He's not supposed to be giving, he's supposed to be receiving tonight.
Yeah, Marvin.
There are 6 house parties, watch parties going on in our state. One's in Memphis, 5 are in Nashville, and Marvin Berry has a big house party going on. And I'm seeing a lot of thermometer movement on that house party. So,
Yes, go, go, go.
all right. So we have one more gift. You ready for one more gift?
Yes,
All
yes.
right. So this is thanks to Frida Outlaw, board member.
Yes, thank you,
have-
Frida.
Yeah.
So we have 4 tickets to this is before I say this is another event that whomever wins can take me along. However, this is great. 4 tickets to the National Museum of African American Music. We are so bummed once again that we could not be celebrating there tonight. However, there is next year. So I'm going to get right to it and I'm going to draw
Who's lucky winner?
Winning.
Winning.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Tommy Bug.
Tommy Bug, congrats.
Congratulations, Tommy Bug.
You're going to have a fun afternoon, especially if you hook up with the person who won all the food. That could be a fun day.
Yeah, that
downtown.
could definitely be a fun day. Congratulations and thank you all.
Okay, we just passed $3,000, y'all. Unbelievable.
Wow. Woo! Give yourself a round of applause.
Thank you. So let's now hear, I'll talk really fast. You notice that? Really fast.
That's okay. That's why we're here together.
Okay.
Because I talk fast too. So we probably should have had somebody that probably was in the middle that could tell us to slow down. However, we'll slow down for you.
Okay, here we go. So we now are to our final honorees, Amy and Frank Garrison, and we're super excited for you to hear from them now.
Essentially, Frank and Amy have been giants in our community. Millions of tiny, behind-the-scenes ways that he makes justice happen.
I think the commitment to justice stems from a number of conversations, and as Amy said, a lot of those were family conversations that involved our children, that ultimately came back to, what is fundamental fairness? We were invited to a dinner party at a friend's house, and Michelle Johnson was there. We followed up after that dinner, and the more time I spent with Michelle, the more I became drawn to what they were trying to do.
I became really aware of this when I was 25 and was widowed, and for the first time tried to get health insurance as a diabetic, and no one would cover me.
Frank and Amy have kind of taken me under their wing, and the Tennessee Justice Center under their wing. They first funded a lawyer. We had a hard time getting brand new lawyers.
In the beginning, Michelle wanted to have a Warfield scholar and pay to have a young lawyer at TJC, and we put up money for a match, put up half the money for the first year and said we'd match. I had so much respect for Charlie Warfield, and the fact that it was being named after him and it was TJC was sort of an irresistible thing for us.
Frank and Amy's investment in the Warfield Fellowship was transformative for our organization during the chaos right before the pandemic, at a time where now we know Frank actually had COVID. He called me to say, you need to not give up on having a permanent home. He was in New York and he said, I'm going to help you do this.
The community responded so well. I was really moved by how well the community responded, because we raised a significant amount of money in about 8 weeks, enough to buy that building, and then continued to raise money after that for the renovation. But the community response was tremendous.
We get to celebrate someone like Judge Dinkins, who provided our first home, and we're so grateful to the Garrisons and others who are now helping us go to this next chapter with a new permanent home.
He and Amy are very generous, but they don't invest unless it's a project that is going to have a huge impact. And so their vouching for us made all the difference in the world, and we will have a permanent home after 25 years, and it could not happen without Frank and Amy.
The people that deserve the credit, though, and what motivated us to do this is it's the staff. It's the staff primarily, and of course the donors that have been there consistently for 25 years. But watching the staff, that's the hardest working group of people that I've ever seen at any NGO or not-for-profit. I'm so moved by how hard they work. So I feel like what we do it just pales in comparison to what that staff does.
On behalf of the Tennessee Justice Center, I am proud to welcome Frank and Amy Garrison to the Tennessee Justice Center Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much, but it's us that should be thanking you. We're honored to be here, and we're honored to be associated with TJC because of all the great work that's done by TJC, and thanks to all the donors that make this possible.
Thank you.
The Garrisons' gift of time and treasure and more time to make our 25-year dream come true of a forever home, that will bear fruit for generations. And we know our new home in Chestnut Hills, 155 Lafayette, is going to be transformative. It's in the district in Nashville that's ranked #1 for poverty. And so working alongside partners who are already there, working alongside residents who are already trying to make a difference and clear away barriers to prosperity is going to be an exciting new chapter for TJC. We're so excited and grateful. We aren't going to be just more sustainable that we have a final home, a forever home. We're going to actually be able to do work in new ways. And we've been doing some pretty good work over the last 25 years. I want you to hear about our amazing clients in a quick video that features about 20 clients, real clients and their stories, and many of them are tuned in tonight. So listen for 3 more minutes about what we celebrate at TJC. When people ask, what are you most proud of? It's not the millions of dollars in health benefits that we've leveraged or nutritional benefits. It's these people that you're about to see.
You may want to grab your tissue now.
At the Tennessee Justice Center, we know that a milestone can be a single moment in the lives of our clients, staff, donors, and volunteers. It's the moment the skilled hands of a home health nurse help you lift your daughter from her bed. It's when you finally have the tools and technology that gives you a voice. It's when you know that your child won't have to go to bed hungry. And you won't have to face a courtroom of lawyers alone. It's the moment you learn that your wife won't have to move from home to receive the health care that she needs. It's when your foster child becomes your child, and then the moment your child becomes your hero. It's when you realize that sharing your story can inspire countless other Tennesseans to fight for their rights. Imagine finding out that your case paved the way for more than 637,000 children in Tennessee to get health care. That instead of being forced into foster care, you can choose to live with Nana. Or that you will be celebrating the holidays at home instead of an institution. It's having the supports to walk into a school no one ever thought you could attend. Pushing the medical bills aside, taking a deep breath, and turning your focus to your family. It's the first night that you lay down in a bed built to accommodate your special needs. It's the moment you don't have to choose between your child's health and the financial health of your family. It's the moment when an ambulance whisks you from hospice to the OR for the life-saving organ transplant your insurance had denied, and coming home to cheering neighbors and kids. The moment you decide you'll never stop fighting for your sister's rights. The moment TennCare reverses its decision and your life-saving surgery for brain cancer is back on. The moment 25 years ago when a diverse group of visionary community leaders from across the state founded the Tennessee Justice Center to fight for justice for all Tennesseans. The moment when Gordon Bonneman and Michelle Johnson opened the doors to TJC's first clients. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice, said Martin Luther King Jr., and it bends towards justice one moment at a time. We thank all of our clients, staff, donors, volunteers, and friends in the community for making these moments of justice possible.
Wow, what a moving tribute to 25 years of hard work, dedication, and helping the community. If you were moved, you can always text 25 for 25 years now so that these individuals can keep creating moments and doing the great work that they've been doing for the last 25 years and 25 more years to come. So just to remember, I forgot. I'm just so overwhelmed by all of these donations that's coming in.
Thank you, guys. It's amazing. Thank you.
Definitely. So once again, 4144 TJC, the amount in your name. Just because I probably confused you, I'll say that again. 41444 TJC, the amount in your name.
Are you guys having fun? Who's having fun?
We're having fun. We know you guys are having fun. Woo! How about you guys at those watch parties?
All right. So now purple cupcakes, which we have purple cupcakes here we're going to be getting into as soon as we have one more drawing. Well, actually, there's 3 more drawings, but here's one right now.
Yes.
This one is...
Okay. So this one is... I think it's a $200 gift certificate from TPAC. So
who misses seeing live entertainment?
I know I do. Geez, let's see.
Thank you, Duranda Whaley, for making this possible. Christy Pruitt-Haynes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congrats, Christy.
Congrats, Christy. And speaking of being entertained, please welcome another fabulous rock star music. Jeez, you know what? Keb Mo just gets me like all flustered. Let me try that again.
What you say? You'll be flustered too.
So, rock star, musician, Keb Mo.
All right, here we go. Let's see if I can jog my memory, make sure I remember all these words. You know when you got the blues, it's contagious. Ray Charles said one time in the song, he said, had the blues so blast, had the blues so bad, gave it to my neighbor next door. I got a suitcase, take it everywhere I go. You know I got a suitcase, take it everywhere I go. You know it's just a big old bag of trouble. Trouble's all that I know. I met a girl, we fell in love, and our love was true. Well, I met me a sweet young thing. She was 50 years old. You know our love was sure enough true. But you know, after a while, you know, I found out she had a big old suitcase too. Surprise, 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 surprise. That didn't stop me. So we put our bags together, yeah. And we made a home for 2. You know, we put our things together, made a cozy little home for 2. Yeah, but then along came her children. They moved in with us, you know. We said, now here's some little suitcases for you. And then the house got too small. bags got too big. We was holding on to everything we ever said or did. One day I complained about the salt in her black-eyed peas. She put her hand on her hip and she told me to leave and take my suitcase. Ouch. She said, get on out that door. She said, you're gonna hear from my lawyer. Ouch. I can't take it no more. And I begged that girl to let me stay. People, I got all the way down on both knees. Beg that sweet young thing to please come on and let me stay. I said, baby, you know we got a whole lot of baggage. Maybe we can call somebody that can help us haul some of these suitcases away. Yeah, that's right, we got some suitcases. Take it everywhere I go. Yeah, we got a suitcase. Take it everywhere that I go. Well, you know, it's just a big old bag of trouble. I don't need no more.
Oh my gosh, we're over $8,000 with the match. It's like over $16,000, which is absolutely amazing. And thanks, Keb Mo. That song reminded me so much of TJC's journey. We've been in 5 temporary homes, and we've always had to have a suitcase packed, which is very heavy when you have to like be carrying around like legal documents and file cabinets from like the 1940s. So we're excited to finally be settling into a final home, and our amazing partners and volunteers, and many of the people on this call have made that possible. Thanks again to our sponsors who made tonight possible, our donors and host committee.
And Michelle, I have to just acknowledge the fact that we are at $8,000 on a Saturday night where the world is semi-functioning. Well, let's just say people are out and about. So I think that is amazing. I mean,
amazing. It's
tell
amazing.
me about the $10,000 match again.
So basically that $8,175 is going to be $16,000. And, you know, I'm not really great at math, but a lot of money. And I think also there might be a football game or two on. So not that we're competing with anything important, but
we're totally competing with everything important for this event.
And so the truth is, we're going to have this recorded. You can send this out. We're going to send it to all the people who register, but you can send out the videos to folks that don't know about TJC or who you were moved tonight and you want to share our story. Please do, because we raise our entire budget every single year. And so your gifts matter. They matter for keeping us, answering the calls of the families that you saw on our video. So keep giving and keep spreading the word. Thank you. I just see my brother and sister-in-law
Aw.
and their grandchildren, Wolfie and Sloan. Thanks to Mark Lunch. Thanks to Stuart Clifton, who I think has already given, but has given again. We're so grateful to all of these amazing donors. And also I want to say a big shout out to Team TJC. I get to work with the best people in the universe. Their moral clarity, their courage, their hard work, they make my heart explode with pride. And many of them are tuned in, working all day Saturday to make this event possible. And so grateful to be able to work alongside such leaders.
Yes. So again, if you want to continue to help these amazing people do the great work that they do for Tennessee, I mean, I'm just so in awe about how much you all do and how many lives you change, as well as the honorees. And like you said, your team and so many other individuals. Please don't forget that you can always text 41444 TJC, the amount and your name. So again, that's 41444 TJC, the amount and your name.
And you can leave your name off if you want. And if you don't like texting or you're a little bit skittish about that, you can always just go right to www.tnjustice.org/donate. And you can just bring a check over to our new offices or temporary offices at the Castronaut building. We take money, we take cookie grams, whatever it takes. Join us in this fun and righteous struggle. And so, do we have another door prize or two?
Yeah. Okay. We have 2 more door prizes.
The best ones. We say the best.
The best for last. So Michelle, I'm going to let you
draw. Okay. Yeah. So
tell them
basically, we have a week in a cabin in the Adirondacks. We have an amazing colleague who does our work in Florida, and her name is Miriam Harmatz. She's an Our Society member and a native Tennessean, and she has donated a week in her cabin in the mountains, which is unbelievably generous, because that's what got people to turn out, these sort of gifts. The other thing that got people to turn out, I'm going to say one more thanks to the Harnish Foundation. Before we even had any logo or anything for this event, we sent a mass email out to our supporters, and the Harnish Foundation said, we're sending you $25,000 for 25 years, and we want you to leverage that to get as much goodness and generosity as possible. So they are paying $100 for everyone who registered and tuned in. We set a wild goal of 250 people to register, and we surpassed it. So thanks y'all for coming and giving and supporting us all the time. So you want to pick who gets the cabin in the Adirondacks?
Okay.
This is a big one.
This is a big one. Let's see.
Tika's gonna want you to take her with.
No, I'm gonna let you enjoy the cabin.
That would be weird. It might be weird. I don't know.
Could be weird, but it could be fun. I mean, I'm a pretty fun girl, so we can maybe just hang out. Nevertheless, let's see.
Ellen Berry
from Memphis, Tennessee.
How do you like that? Mountains.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a huge win. It's a huge, exciting week of relaxation. And how did she get that? She just signed up for this fun evening.
That's it. She just signed up, and
and then guess what? This magic hat happens. Okay, we got one more prize. Let's see where the thermometer is. $8,330. Amazing. Thanks to Price Garrison. Price Garrison is the person who's producing this entire event. So if you like what you see, thank Price Garrison both for giving and for doing this.
Yes, Price is amazing. Thank you, Price.
And the videos were done by John Kent Creative. Amazing videos. John did our videos for our 20-year anniversary. He knows our work. His son Alex is a TJC alum. And so thanks Mary Flips and Marvin Berry. Thanks Sandy Tischler, who is also an event committee member. Thanks Rob, which I suspect is a Team TJC member, and Paul Budflick. So super grateful. Who's ready for another drawing? Let's do another drawing.
Ready for another drawing? So before we get to that drawing, if you were moved by our amazing musician, Keb Mo, and I know you were, he will actually be at the Country Music Hall of Fame in December, and this is actually valued at $500. Okay, so thank you so much, Keb Mo. Actually, also, thank you, Dranda.
Dranda Whaley.
Yes. Thank you, Dranda, for this donation. So let's get to it.
She said, I think people want to see him play in person. And since he couldn't do it this year, he might do it next year's event. They can go in December and see. So, okay, who's going to win? Who feels lucky?
Let's see. I'm going to dig deep for this one. I mean, I'm just going to dig really deep.
Thanks. Before you announce that, thanks Doctors Kevin James and Julia Wood. Kevin's a new board member, and they're doctors over in East Tennessee. We're really honored to have them on the board and support for here tonight.
Thank you. I think I've got the name. We'll see.
Okay, I'm really nervous about this. I want to see. Did I
Well, then
win?
you
Did I
should-
win?
You
Did I
should
win?
look. Let's see.
I think
So
I
I'm
won.
gonna have to get your help on this because if you know me, you know that I kind of get tricked up with names. So I
apologize.
My name is Tika. I'm saying. So Angie,
Dominique.
Dominique.
Dominienik.
Nevertheless, congratulations, Angie. We hope that you enjoy the awesome music of Keb Mo and his band. And
That's it. It's
Enjoy.
true. It's a true story. We heard Keb Mo playing a song about home, and it reminded us of our journey. And we started listening. We have a whole TJC, playlist of Keb Mo that on days when things get hard that we listen to kind of help us remember to keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and continuing to stand up and stand by our amazing clients from Memphis to Mountain City. So let's see. Now what are we going to do? Want to look at the thermometer one more time?
let's look at the thermometer.
We're
But
so
before
close.
we look, because we're so close, before we look, I feel like at this point I should say it with me.
Okay.
But we'll text 41444 TJC, the amount and your name. Once again, that is 41444 TJC, the amount and your name. Now let's take a look at
We're
that
like
thermometer.
$1,500 away from having
Wow.
the full match of the $10,000. So that $8,530. So you do that math. So you do the math.
That's something to celebrate.
$16,000, $17,000, $60.
I'm
I'm an English major, but that's really an incredible, and we have 43 donors who've given here tonight, in addition to the over 100 donors who've given before the event. So unbelievably grateful. And I'm going to give people, should we do a dance or something?
We could do a dance. I mean, I could always tap dance. I used to do
Can you
that,
please?
when I was in college and all my life. However, I wish we had like some really fun music that we could do.
It's a true story.
But I mean, we just want to, should we say some of the names again?
Let's see. We got
Jill?
super grateful to Paul Boldoff from Florida. He's in Miami making a donation. Our amazing Kanika Young giving. Thanks, Kanika. Let's see. We got Caroline.
Yeah.
Carolyn Snett. Mike
Kate
and Jenny
Parrish.
Gardner. Yeah, Kate Parrish. Christy Lynch. Thanks, y'all. Kim Troop. I feel like Kim has given maybe 3 or 4 times, in addition to lots of time and lots of
Thanks, Kim.
patience. Thank you, Kim. We are so close to $9,000.
Oh, so close.
There are bubbles and balloons. So the thing about ever having an event like at a hotel, they immediately, when they see me coming, they're like, no bubbles and no balloons, which I will
True
love.
story.
So I'm in my house now, and there will be bubbles and there will be balloons.
There will
When we
be
hit
bubbles
$10,000.
and there will be balloons.
There's no stopping, and there's no stopping that. So we are almost 1,000 away.
Almost, just 1,000. Once again, 41444 TJC, the dollar amount and your name. We should make this a song.
Oh my God.
41444 TJC, the dollar amount and your name.
Thanks, Nora Hendricks. Who's
Thank you, Nora.
TJC alum. Nora was a Jesuit volunteer and then stayed another year. She's in law school. We're super grateful for that. Also, you might have noticed in Marvin's video, he mentioned another TJC alum, Lisa D'Souza. We have alums all over the nation who are doing good and amazing things. Lisa, for instance, is in Missouri, where they have expanded Medicaid. She's a health lawyer and celebrating the fact that now their waitresses, home health aides, and construction workers have health care paid for by our tax dollars. If only we could get that in Tennessee.
If only we could get that in Tennessee.
And we're so close to $10,000.
We are. Yes. And I mean, you guys just do an amazing work. I mean, what I would have to say is an understatement, but it's a testament. The donations is coming in for just the work that you do and the people that, you all surround yourself with, the sponsors and everyone that just kind of helps make things go round and round at TJC. So that's awesome. So I know that we will hit that $10,000 threshold. I'm actually looking, and once again, I feel like what's coming, right? So 41444 TJC, the dollar amount and the name.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you. So many moving donations. unbelievably grateful for your generosity and for your tuning in tonight and celebrating with us 25 years and the amazing Hall of Fame inductees who make our life so much easier, make our work possible and fun, and give us hope. So thanks, Debbie Farringer, board member Todd Dirksen, Finley Dirksen. It feels like that house party is really over. Marvin's house party is really heating up. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Woo! Bubbles!
Get us more, Beyonce. No, really, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you. See, nobody's telling me no bubbles in my house.
Yeah, nobody's telling you no bubbles.
Because that is amazing.
That is amazing. And less than an hour?
That's amazing. And I know you probably are doing that because you wanted us to stop talking.
Yeah.
And we will, but we're going to send you this video by email right after. And also the videos of the amazing Hall of Fame members, which you can share with their fan club. We have some amazing folks who've written really kind remarks about our Hall of Fame, members, and we're going to be sharing those in email. And we would love for you to share the story of TJC and the work that we do in our community. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. So moved by your standing with us. So moved by Tika spending her whole week here getting ready for this virtual event, and all of the sponsors and donors that make this night and this work possible.
Well, happy 25th anniversary.
Thank you. Okay, I think we might be 4 minutes away, and 4 minutes. You want to do one more? Let's do one more.
One more. Okay, you know this song. Sing it with me. 41444. TJC. The dollar amount. Sorry. See, I just did like a little remix, but the dollar amount and your name. So 41444. TJC. The dollar amount and your name. Thank you.
And happy Saturday night. If you guys want to go watch some football, want to go check out some bachelorette parties or
replay this video,
whatever. I hope you had a fun hour with us. We are so grateful to you and so overwhelmed by your goodness. Y'all have a great rest of the night.
Thank you.